Hello guys, so in this our Photoshop design series, I'm going to show you how to design a sports poster in Photoshop from beginner to pro. Without wasting much time, let's get started. First, click on file here, then click on the new. Here, we will set it to inches. I will set to 5 inches, height 5 inches, resolution remains the same, color mode the same, background content, make sure it's transparent, then the advanced options, it remains the same. Then you press on create. Now first thing first, I've already created the colors I will be using. This is my color palette. So first you're going to click here, then you set your color I choose. You can copy the color code. This is my color code. Then you press OK. Then you come here and click here. And also I've already chosen my color, but let me change it. This is also the color code. You can copy it if you want. Then you press OK. So now what are we going to do? We are just going to click on this adjustment layer here and select gradient. After selecting gradient, click here, go to basics. This is our background color we chose, so click on it, then press OK. Now double tap on this terminal again. Here, make sure you drag this. Okay, so you can copy this angle point here. You press OK. Now we are going to bring in our first. Okay, first, let's type in our text. Okay, so I'm going to select the type tool, click here, and type my text, and click this check mark. Now double tap on your text, then you change the font size to about, I'll do it to about 30, and then your font, this is Nagasaki, is the font I'm using. I'll make sure color is changed to white. Okay, now click on this check mark. Here, I'll select the move tool, Ctrl T to transform my text, and now just drag your text till you feel okay. I think I'm okay with how big it is, so I want to drag it a bit. Now click this check mark and bring it down a bit. Ctrl T again, and let me see if I can drag it a bit. Now I'm going to hold out and drag to make a duplicate of this text. Hold out to drag and make a duplicate of this text. Now I'm going to convert this downward, or convert it to a smart object. So I'm going to left click here, then convert to a smart object. Then press Ctrl T here, left click here, and select perspective. Now press Ctrl minus to zoom out, and then with this thing set to perspective. Okay, I'm going to hold here and drag like this. Okay, you might not get it the first time out. As you try, you get perfect with it. Then you click this check mark here, and I press Ctrl plus to zoom in. Okay, now what do? We are going to add a layer marks here, so click on this layer marks, and then here I'm going to choose this gradient. Make sure it's set to this is how it is. Okay, then you press OK, and then just drag from somewhere here to here. Okay, then you come here. So after here, we are now going to bring in our image layer. So go to where image is located and just drag it like this. Okay, and let me try transforming my image a bit. Now click enter, control to fit in perfectly. Okay, so now I'm going to convert this to a smart object, then Ctrl J to duplicate it. I'm going to hide this one, then select the down one. Now left click go to your blending options, then choose color overlay. Make sure color overlay is set to black. This is the code. Now press OK. Press OK here. Here you can now unhide this layer. Ctrl T. While you're on the second layer that we added the effective, the color overlay effective, hold Ctrl. Then you just drag your shadow where you feel like it should be. Okay. While holding Ctrl, just adjust perfectly. Okay. As soon as I'm okay, I'll click enter. Now go with that same layer selected, go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, I'll use a Gaussian blur of about 9.2. Let me go a bit, let me decrease it a bit. 10 or 11. Now press OK. Now I'm going to add the layer mask to this layer. Make sure my brush is selected. Foreground set to black. If you're having caps lock on, turn it off. Then just try to. Okay. So I want to readjust this, so I'm going to go back a bit. Okay. Or is it okay now? It's fine. It's fine this way. Okay. So now I'm going to add some text. So I'm going to add a new layer here. Then I'll select my text too. And I'll click here. And here I'm going to type my text. Click this check mark here. Double tap on the thumbnail. I'm going to change my font to Monstrat. And the family I'll choose let's say bold. I'll change the size to about 10. I'll click this check mark. Then just going to drag it here a bit. And now here I'm still going to take my rectangular shape tool. I'm going to do a small shape here. Change the color to white. Then I'll leave it here. I'm still going to create a new layer. Select my text tool. I'm going to write the text here. Make sure to subscribe, guys. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also like this video. And I'll click on this check mark here. And I'm going to still double tap on it. Here, I'm going to change the font family to semi-bold. Okay. I'm going to drag this down. Make sure it's centered. No limitations. So here, as you can see this, I'm going to click on this text. Here. This has been selected here, okay. I'm going to hold Alt. Then I'm going to drag it here. So I'm going to hold Alt and drag it here. And I'll press Ctrl T on my keyboard. Hold. Then I'm going to transform it. I'm going to transform it. Okay. Then I'm going to send it upwards here. I'm going to click enter. Here it is. So here I'm going to add another text. So I'm going to click on an empty area here to make sure no layer is selected. And I'm going to choose my text tool. I'm going to hold and drag to fill it with an Lorem Ipsum text. I will reduce the size to about 10. Change font to Monstrat. Now change the family to extra light. I still feel the spacing is too much, so here I'm going to go to Windows. I'm going to choose properties. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to the spacing. I'm going to adjust the spacing, and then the size. and then the size of my phone to about 9 pixels. Now press OK. I still feel like I need to do some settings. I'll press enter again, double tap it. So now properties will be here, and I feel like there's some space in between. Space in between them is too much. Then I'll press OK this time around, and then I'm okay. So I'm just going to make sure it's centered. Control A on your keyboard, and then click this align to center here. Control D to deselect. This is how we've come, guys. If you found any value in this Photoshop tutorial, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and help YouTube promote it to more people. Also, don't forget to hit the notification icon to be notified anytime we upload a new video, so you, my friend, don't miss any Photoshop tutorials, tips, tricks, and hacks. Until next time, peace.